Listen to me.
Mikey.
Hi everyone, hi everyone. As you come in, you know the name of the game, guys. You like the live as you come in and you say hi to us. We say hi to you, and we will have a nice good conversation. And this is about. Let me say it from the get-go. This is about Jamaica, not JLP and PNP. This is about Jamaica. All right. So it is a season for the politics, and so this is about having one of them nice conversation regarding, Jamaica, how we view things here, and what should be, what shouldn't be, and basically how we go forward, basically as a country. I mean, I don't think the Prime Minister will watch it. Hopefully he does, or the opposition. Hopefully they both do. But this is a conversation, even from a Christian perspective, and I'm going to prove to you why it is necessary, even from a Christian perspective. So that's giving everybody else a little bit more time, some other persons, a little more time to come on in. Remember now, if you are on, when you come on, you just say hi to us. And of course, we will say hi to you. Right? So as we said, let's give in some more persons.
Welcome, darling Bustamante. Hello, family. Welcome. She said, hello, family Lee. Welcome. Happy to have you.
Happy to have you. Okay, you're giving the greetings. I will do something else while we await some more persons coming in.
Welcome, MTC. Welcome. Happy to have your family. Welcome to the live.
So how was your day today, Michelle? And of course, while we wait on those coming, you can tell us, guys, how was your day in your neck of the woods?
My day was fantastic. Church was good. The worship is always turned up. So we have an excellent time in worship today. And you were at work. So how was work? You had to work today.
Yeah, I had to work today. Work wasn't bad at all. I was hoping to accomplish a little bit more, but persons who were supposed to come in, some persons had some unexpected situation.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't get to accomplish as much as we wanted.
As you wanted today. Yeah, man, today was good, but today we end up leaving earlier because there was some stuff that Mr. Francis had to do on the road, our driver. So we left earlier. So
okay. So let us make it official. Hi everyone, welcome to another
Conversation with the Leaves.
The live as we do. There you go. As we do every Sunday night, the Lord allowing. We want to say, of course, welcome to all our new subscribers. You're no longer subscribed, but you are family. You are family.
So you have something.
Go ahead.
MTV said, greetings Leaf family. I'm Andea. Bless and healing of the chat.
Yes.
He also said, love and blessings family. And my day was great. I am not complaining. Life is great. I am giving thanks. That is it, MTC.
That is it.
Beautiful.
That is it.
Right on point right there.
I mean, attitude is the best. Gratitude is the best attitude. Yes. And so we want to say welcome to everyone. As you come on the live, remember to smash the like button. We have a very interesting conversation tonight. Also, if you know, sis, me in my Liverpool shirt, still at the top of the league, though Arsenal give you like a whooping still. Then we came back and did what we do. Yeah, to Burnley. We're still top of the league. Go ahead.
Welcome, Garth. Garth Adventure Jamaica is here. Garth Adventure said, Garth Adventure Jamaica support you guys. We know, and we also support you, Garth.
Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome, family.
Thank you, God. And so, guys, remember, you can also share the live. Put it on the status. Make persons jump in and and come give them 2 cents on the matter. We want to start out though with a scripture before we read the next response.
No, MTC just greeting up, guys.
Okay, nice. Yes, just before we go into the whole conversation, and I mentioned that that we are even taking this from a scriptural standpoint, scriptural standpoint. But the Bible says in 1 Timothy 2:1-4, it says, "I exhort you that first all supplications, prayers, intercessions, and giving of thanks be made for all men, for kings, and for all that are in authority, that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and honesty. For this is good and acceptable in the sight of God our Savior, who will have all men to be saved and to come to the knowledge of the truth." So, though we are Christians and we separate ourselves in terms of the politicking and in terms of going on the campaign and joyride and whatever, although we see some persons, like some pastors or whatever, they are invited to go and pray over the session and pray or whatever. That is what the scripture here is encouraging us to do. That we must pray for leaders and pray for those who are in authority. And also it is important that we ourselves participate in the process of governance, because the truth is a lot of prime ministers or presidents, they have their clergymen who give them spiritual advice or spiritual support. We're a part of the Pentecostal Church of Jamaica, and we can, and I can recall, we're told that even what's his name, Bill Clinton, one of our international president, United Pentecostal Church president at the time, he was also giving advice to Bill Clinton. Bush, in his time, another one of our international leader of the church, gave advice to those persons. So so the church and church people do play a role in politics. So tonight we are looking at what is wrong with Jamaican politics, right? And we are saying, though, unequivocally, that, and we're saying it loud and clear, it is everybody's right to go out and vote. Yes. It is your right. Whether you choose to or choose not, choose not to, but it's still your right. And a lot of times people don't want to go out and vote, but when them see the result, them are cuss who in a power. The truth is, if you do not vote, then whosoever is in power is your fault. Why? Because you did not cast your vote. So by your abstinence, you have allowed who you don't want to be in power to be in power. So you can't really complain. All right. So we're just saying everybody needs to participate, including those who are followers of Christ. You want to say something?
Yeah, you can carry on, but what I would say is I would agree, because basically if you don't vote, you're not exercising your democratic right.
Yes, definitely.
You understand? So, and most of the time, the persons who don't exercise their right, they're the ones that have a lot to say. Yes, upon that basis.
Right. So we want to look tonight, and of course, you can tell us what your thoughts are, right? In terms of Jamaican politics. Now, I am 45 or so.
Yeah.
Like, thanks for the reminder. I am 45, so I would have seen a changing of JLP, PNP, JLP, PNP, then came NDM, never really go on, so never really make, a real dent. So it came back to JLP, PNP, JLP, and I've seen all of that, right? Yeah. And I chose every time to exercise my vote because I can, right? However, there are some things that I believe personally that that should not be a part of Jamaican politics. What I'm happy for is that I think the politics of Jamaica has matured. Yeah. Because I hear of them telling me I look a picnic because I was born 78. But I hear of the 1980 election, which was bloody and
Oh
bad.
yeah, them take it to another level
You
back then,
understand?
man.
I heard of that election, which was really bad.
You couldn't even wear certain colors, even if you weren't supporting.
No, 1980. You weren't born.
I weren't born, but I heard
you were
about.
born, but you were looking.
Oh yeah, I was born.
You were around 4.
Yeah, but
I was 2 years old.
Yeah, but I heard though
It was bad.
But that's true, it was really terrible until when I was in early primary school. That's when I started the camaraderie with the outside would come in if they're winning and sweep out our community. Our community was like a little stronghold at the time in the country. And whatnot, but they had fun. When I began to understand what was happening, they started to have fun with it. But I heard that before that, hey, it weren't so fun at all.
Right.
I want them bringing.
So we must say that Jamaican politics, has matured because, and I heard though, like in the 90s now, it wasn't about war against each other anymore. It was like pot cover and knock. People walk with broom. Go ahead.
Yes.
Before we get into the rest of it.
All right. So yeah, Darlene had said thank you kindly for honored to be a moderator. All right. So Kisan jump up, but Kisan was greeting us.
You will come back. You will say about yourself afterwards.
Him but he deleted, but he's there. Darlene said you weren't even born yet.
She was actually.
At Kisan, welcome, Chris.
He was telling Kisan.
Yeah, but Kisan is still here. He said, "Blessing the least can't be on tonight. I am heading out. Respect. I'm heading for work. But you can watch it after when you get
if you're there at work, sorry, Michelle. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all right. You can go.
If you're at work, you can leave it on. You may not can't talk, but leave it on here while going and then when it's lunchtime, you could bring it just throw in the 2 cents. We'll be here for maybe an hour and maybe an hour and a half the most.
Yeah.
So you can try. But no problem, Kisan. Respect, bro. Still appreciate the support.
But anyway, Darlene said you weren't even born yet, so I don't.
I must kiss him on top.
No, in the other text she said she said at Trevon Kisan, welcome. So I don't know.
All right. So before I get back into go ahead.
Sorry, Kisan said no phones allowed. We understand.
Okay, that's all right, Kisan. That's all right.
We understand.
All right, so
thank you for the love, guys. Thank you for the heart.
Please, yes. Send up the heart.
Really appreciate it.
YouTube can do them thing for us.
Yeah.
All right. Again, guys, we're at 781.
5 or so a while ago.
No months. 85 subscription?
Yeah, since we came.
Excellent. God be praised.
Yeah, thank you, family.
We need to get to 1,000 subscribers quickly, guys, and before the middle of the year.
All right. So SS Basket LLC, say hi, welcome.
Hi.
Yeah, welcome, SS Baskets.
So, yeah, as you're saying,
happy to have you.
Jamaican politics has really matured because, I mean, we are now seeing, even though and they still have little fractions are going on with them nonsense, but yes, what the majority of people, them you see PMP, I walk with JLP, and them have them different design, and them have them different color, different cut up this and whatever, and even the streets are party one another, and them a hold hands. That is, to me, that is how it's supposed to be. You know, nobody's supposed to kill nobody, and I said because you say PMP are. Look at American politics. American politics, and I'm going to point out something that I'd love to see that what America does, I think we should do.
Emulate.
We should emulate. And there's one specific thing. In American politics, you can walk and say, I'm a Democrat, and you can walk and say, I'm a Republican.
I know what you're about.
I know what you're about. It is what it is, right? I have heard in Jamaica, you have persons who do that, but then there's not this freedom to say, I prefer the Labour Party or I prefer the PMP.
Yeah.
You don't have that fully freedom, people say, but the person who say it is a man face tough, so you can't run pretty much, whatever.
Yeah, like you can back it.
Although when you look at when you see the different national we call it now
flags.
No man.
House.
No man. Let me tell you. When they have them conference You have the PNP conference and JLP conference. You see all sort of people from the high echelons of people down to persons who are living in inner cities. You understand me? I say, and everybody mix up. Although they will look at segment. But when you're looking at the crowd, you see a mix of everybody. And then people that wear them colors and nobody trouble nobody. Right? So Jamaica has grown. The politics in Jamaica has grown real high, are matured real good, because people are no longer using politics to fight against one another anymore. It's still to a lesser extent,
not in a wider environment.
Right. So what you see now is people on the road, JLP crowd, I meet with PNP crowd, and there's no fighting, no go on. To me, excellent.
Yeah.
The one thing I would love for Jamaica to do, and I think Bruce Golding at one point was saying it, but in the serious. I believe they should cut out the green and the orange and just use Jamaica flag.
Yeah, use the flag.
Use the flag. Not even use the flag color, just use the flag.
Oh.
So everybody will campaign. And
the like flag, the Americans.
Like how America do it. America don't pick out blue and red. No, they just use a flag.
Yeah, but don't they still
they have a symbol. They have a party symbol.
One side is blue, one side is red still.
No. They use the color of the flag. The only thing I have is one side use
red.
No man, there's a symbol. Oh Jesus. The Republicans have a symbol and the Democrats have a symbol.
I thought one side used blue on the next side.
They don't separate the colors. It's just the America flag.
Well, that's a good idea.
And I believe that's what we should do. Just use the Jamaica flag.
Yeah.
PNP, whichever party a campaign, use Jamaica flag.
Yeah.
If you have a symbol of the fist, right. If you have the symbol of the fist in it, no problem, but use the Jamaica flag. That way you don't cauterize nobody else. Him have green and him have orange. But no, everybody Jamaica flag.
That's a good idea.
I think that's what we should do. And that will help to don't just say, we're all one people. Whichever government go in or whichever party go in,
they reinforce.
It is reinforced, one, and two, we support them, because everybody don't have to just think about building Jamaica, not building the party, but building Jamaica. You understand? Because, for example, there was a time, and the reason I talk so, guys, because I was a student of politics. Like Cliff Hughes, Emily Crooks, back in the day, Barbara Grudem, Mr. Perkins, Eva Derval Malcolm.
Hey.
When him the one from Power, Ralston Iron. All of them people, I listened to all of them. Running through it when he was on the air. I listened to the whole of them and I learned from them. You understand me? I say?
Welcome, Marlene. Marlene is here. Welcome, Marlene Mandel.
Happy to see you, Marlene.
Happy to have you, family. Grateful it could
Remember to share the live, guys. Remember to share the live. And hit up the heart.
And shine in on the topic as well, Marlene.
So I listened to all of them as they talk, right? And there was a time when if the JLP was in power, them start something. When the PNP come in power, them stop it. They don't finish it. And when the PNP in power, the JLP come in, the JLP don't finish the PNP. I'm saying that, and we should, it is totally wrong. It is wrong. Now with the politics has grown so much now that I remember when Bush was in power, the overhead bridge in a 3 miles as the PNP they sign off on that, and what happened? The JP come in power, finish it.
All right, so Darlene Bustamante said, yes, we just use the American flag. And if you decide to vote, you can just vote physically at voting polls for Democrat or Republican president. Yeah, that's true.
But what
she confirm.
And if you can remember, remind us of the symbols. I'm trying to remember what the symbols you guys have over there.
There are some symbols here, but just a flag.
No, just a flag. But you can remind us of the symbols. But I believe that's what we should do here.
Yeah.
We should just use the Jamaica flag.
Taper the violence.
Yeah, man. Taper it down completely. No orange and green. Just use the Jamaica flag. And everybody knows,
Thank you, darling.
We are Jamaicans, and whoever go in power, that's who we have to support them, whether we like it or not. Because at the end of the day, whatsoever they do, we want to be beneficiary for Jamaicans.
For the people,
For the people. You understand? So That is one thing I find in my estimation that is wrong with Jamaican politics. Another one, Michelle can probably say what if she's another one. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Top one.
Stop. Okay. What's this? Stop coming only for a vote.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Meaning, when
Stop
the only time, a lot of times, guys, a whole heap of time, the only time you see the MP,
we love you too, darling.
Or the councillor,
thank you.
The only time you see the MP and the councillor is when they want to come for voting.
Nice.
It's when politics. It's when time for election. People, you see the MP come round and you see the council come round. To me, that has to stop.
Yes, yeah.
We understand if the MP, which is called in Jamaica, because we use the Westminster style. People say Westminster is not Westminster, as Mr. President said, it's Westminster.
Oh, Westminster.
Yeah, Westminster style of politics, whatever. Like a England news, right?
Yeah.
Where the people vote for the member of parliament, the people vote also for the vote for the member of parliament, who in turn now, once a member of parliament wins, then the prime minister is then selected from the winning party.
So Marlene Mendez Clark said they need to have mail-in voting too. Mail as if mailing it in. Shouldn't have to join the line. On that. Go ahead. Shouldn't have to join the lines to vote. That's
excellent point, Marlene.
Marlene.
And watch this now. Jamaica has about 3.5 as much as Jamaicans on the island. Yeah. We have at least about the same amount of Jamaicans living in diaspora.
Wow.
We should allow the people in the diaspora to vote too. Because they're Jamaicans. Right?
So, do they have dual citizenship then?
Most of them do.
Oh, but if they have dual citizenship...
No, it doesn't change the person.
Oh, you're saying they should change it.
They should allow them to... No. They should allow them to vote because they're Jamaicans.
That makes sense.
And that's how the mail-in vote can come about. Oh, right? Yeah. Or the electronic voting.
Yeah. That's true because the diaspora do help Jamaica still a lot.
The diaspora is what keeps Jamaica afloat. Yeah. Even the other day when Jamaica had the crisis, financial crisis and the meltdown, it's the diaspora to the hardest blow.
So they should have a say. They should be able to exercise their rights.
Exactly. Yeah. They should have a say if they are able to send in them vote electronically. Yeah. They should have that opportunity.
So that's a good idea.
Because when push come to shove, right? When we had the financial collapse, we were told that 90% of the debt that Jamaica had was to Jamaicans.
Wow.
So in other words, the money that was used by government paper, the money that was used to invest in the country, most of it was from Jamaicans. And so it was the Jamaicans who had to take the major hit, meaning if persons had 100 million in the bank, it was slashed in half because of the debt without service. And they willingly gave up the money. Wow. So why shouldn't they be able to do England, Canada, America, Japan, wherever? They should be able to vote.
Exercise their democratic right. That's true. That is so true. And it's true because wherever they always refer to as the Jamaican diaspora.
The Jamaican diaspora.
They're bearing the name.
Right? So wherever you
welcome back, MTC. Welcome back.
Wherever you are in the world as a Jamaican, you should be able to
understand. Vote. Yeah, that's true. Understand MTC, we do. Thank you for coming back.
Right? They should be able to vote.
They should.
So, and then again, as Marlene says, so for example, now you have persons who are shut-ins, right? And they want to vote. They should have a mailing system where they can vote, and it is sent into the ballot same way.
Yeah.
Understand me? And then, and that would avoid. You ever see sometimes people carry.
Lift up the elderly. Even if they carry them in a vehicle, even though they may transport them in a vehicle, but when they have to literally go into the polling station, some of them have to be carried.
Literally carried. Whether they have a bedridden situation or them have a physical impairment, they have to literally be brought in. And I think one thing that caused that is because there were some illegal voting where you have people who dead were being
voted for still.
Voted for still. So I'm saying, you know what? Bring the person in, bring the candidate, the voter in person. Go ahead, read what you said.
Marlene said, when they start building homes that I can afford, then I will start voting again.
Marlene, don't bother.
MTC said, I'm so true.
Marlene, don't bother crush McCann because I when I look at the NHT, how much money their NHT, them supposed to can give me a house without me even lifting a finger.
Don't even start with that.
You understand me? I say when either party can go in there and take out 5 billion and 11 billion every year. Yeah. Oh, come on.
Because what's the use? You have a family of 4, you have a family of 5, 6. And the only house you maybe can afford is a 1 or 2 bedroom. That defeat the purpose. You understand?
You understand me? Kudos to Mr. Man who brought in NHT.
Yeah,
Kudos
he did an excellent job there.
You understand me? I say,
he did an excellent job.
And hence, that's what we're talking about. When somebody starts, it must be carried out.
Right.
It's like what Mr. Siega started Our
Trust.
You understand me?
Product of Our Trust.
Product of Our Trust.
Can put food on the table.
And from what I understand, the NHT was built so people can literally get a house. And those who are were poorer than most.
You know.
And now NHT are here is competing with other
monetary
no man. With other
conglomerates, financial.
No man, like it's not contractors, developers. NHT is competing.
Yeah, remember they told us that they did the NHT money to bail out.
Many. Yeah, that was one. And other money was taken out for education.
You shouldn't mess with that money because that is for really poor people.
But here's my take: if you can touch that money, you can give me my house. Because I work from me 18, 17, me I work, right? I should be able to walk into NHT and say, listen, I have contributed for over 30 years or 25, 30, whatever, how much years. I should get then should say, you know what? Okay, Mr. Lee, here's a house, a 2-bedroom, that's a starter. Even if the mom pay mortgage, I'm not problem, but I shouldn't pay no closing costs or nothing. Just give me one house because I will it for years and contribute to it. If you can take money and do other things, this money was specifically for housing, and if you can go in it and use it to other things, then you can give me my house free. Because it's like you use free money then and do other things with it.
All right, so good evening, Baskets LLC. Thank you so much. She's saying she just stopped by to say hi. To say hello. She's saying good evening for the night. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for coming.
Please remember to leave a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to us, please remember to do so.
Yes.
And continue to come in when you can and watch the videos when you can. We're so happy and grateful that you came in tonight. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Right? So, Marlene, step on my car with that. Right? But it is important that that the politics of back in the day, all of it must just disappear.
Go away and let it work well for the people. And if you really work for the people, both parties, then you don't have to worry and
do all
kind of
and wrap up money in a shirt and give people for vote.
I don't know of that. I've never received any.
Never received none. The other day,
I don't know. Plead the fifth.
The other day at work, a guy said to me, say, he get 20 grand to vote. So I said, all this time I vote for free then. And I made light of it. But if it is that you are doing what you're supposed to do,
you don't need to have
there's no need for you to.
All people call it bribe.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to bribe nobody to come vote because you'd have put in the work. And if you put in the work, then you're going to vote based on your performance.
True, Marlene. That's true. So Marlene Mandens Clark said, they did good with the NHF funding though.
Yeah,
as it really helped me when I needed it. So I might reconsider.
There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
So it goes again to say that a lot of both sides will do good things.
Yeah, that's true.
And what I'm happy for is that them not tear down where the other
Where
one
the
start.
other one start.
Glad for that. So even the NHF situation that came in to help persons who are at a in a certain situation and need the dilution of cost and the subsidies. Excellent move.
And that's good.
Excellent move.
That's good.
Because
Anything that benefits.
Francis benefit Mr.
That's
Mr. Buchanan who
that came Mr. B.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Benefit from it. So that is all
and
all
Marlene
good.
says she did. So that's good. And I like this. I like to know that when they do good, people say
of course
they do good. You understand?
Of course.
That's good. That's good.
Another thing that they need to stop is that they need to stop waiting until election to fix the road.
And
you can look when the amount of so election will come now. The 26th is this one. We don't know how soon after. I think constitutionally the general election has to be held next year.
Next year.
All right.
As we were going today, and Michael said, "Mommy, you see how the road is smooth?" We were going to church. And
because
and Michael said, "Mommy, you see how here says smooth?" And I said, "Wow, when them fix here, so I try to remember where." And it come back now, Mommy. I said, "Oh,
politics, election. They need to stop doing that."
I'm trying to remember.
I remember Bruce Golden said there's like a $20 million constituency fund that is supposed to be you. It is them hard, Michelle. There's supposed to be you that each that is going to be set aside, and each member of parliament should get an allocation out of that, and that is supposed to be deal with the development of the constituency. But why is it that the potholes have to be there until election are come? Why it have to be that gullies have to be cleaned just because hurricane will come? You understand me? Or the zinc fence have to remove because politics will come.
Even though may have a little twisting with the whole gully business, because the people them is another.
Yes.
They're another set. But we need to talk about that one at a time.
Yeah, definitely true. All right. And I think this is one Marlene mentioned regarding NHT. So they must stop use the funds allocated for specific things. Stop use it and do other things.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it is not fair for us to contribute. For example, when I look at my salary, right? Income tax, I'm glad they put the 1.5 because for those who work above the 1.5, I'm gladly above the 1.5. But we wish them can't go further now, 1.8 or 1.9, so we can pay the income tax, right? Then have the education tax and so forth. Now, when you hear teachers are ball and so forth, it should not be. And they know what you find out is that there's a brain drain that take place.
We know them a lose off for the teacher, them vote this year because the teachers are tired for
doctors are leave. Yes, I say
the strike.
And then now, then we go here say the parliamentarians are gonna get 300% increase. Those things can't be right. It cannot be right.
Politics, eh?
Right? And the both sides sit down in there, hear what go on and agree to it. You understand?
We can benefit all of them except people.
You understand what I'm saying?
Benefit everyone of them.
Just like in the church, the scripture said that the man of God must be lacking nothing. I believe that. But he must put in the work.
Yeah.
The politicians, I believe they must get to them forget, but they must put in the work.
Yeah, if you put in the word, you don't have to lobby for what you should get. You don't have to
lobby for nothing.
Because that's the heart of mankind. What I strongly believe that when you really pour it back into the community or your country, people take up for you and pour back into you. Just like any organization, whether church, any other organization. For you invest in the people look out for you. That's one thing I know about mankind. And it's plain to see that they benefit from what you're doing. They stand up and they support you and support your cause. But when you feel lobby that, oh, I should deserve this and deserve that, it simply means saying, nah, do the work.
Exactly.
Don't go around the thing, you nah, do the work. That's why I feel lobby for what you should be getting. naturally.
You understand me? I say.
You know.
So if it is, and it brings me to the point that that's why you have a lot. You have some parliamentarians who, if them go left or them go right, the people still go with them.
Yeah, they call them die-hearted, but I'm on
It's
die-hearted.
not just that because they put them work for them people. Cause some of them want them left or right.
You mean like for their constituency?
Right, for the
That's
constituency.
true. Some of them look out for them.
If some would go over the PMP now, them gonna vote for him back. Why? Not because them are there to him.
He worked for them.
Him work, him
really
put in the work.
There is, and that's true. I'm glad to bring up that. There are a lot of
Member of Parliament.
member of Parliament
Mike
that
Henry's
work for their constituency. Some of it people may be debatable, but they still really work. You know, and then the only side to that is that if that say the leading party, that leader for that community, because you know every community is split in two when it comes to politics.
Right.
Whether it is peaceful, friendly, it's still split in two. So the only downside is that you have some parliamentarians wherein if their party is leading, they really look out for them people. But for some reason, they look out for the people that vote for them. But it shouldn't be that way.
Are the ones who work for them.
The one that work for them. It should be right across the board. Whether you are JLP or PMP from in that constituency, you should really support everybody. It doesn't matter which color party you support, because it's the people it should benefit.
Big up Crosdale in the house. Big up Crosdale.
Big up yourself, Crosdale. It's the people who you should really, really look out for, not green side or orange side. One people. And I think it would be better because if they really want to win more votes, and if they're thinking, it wouldn't be green or orange.
Definitely.
You would have, as parliamentarian, make sure that everybody gets the support.
Definitely.
You understand? And then the people will really start to vote for the right issues and not necessarily being die-hearted. But you know, it got take look more than just talking about it to achieve all of that.
Right? So if it is, and as you come on the live, guys, you want to just hit the like button.
Yeah.
And then tell us who you heal us up or we heal you back.
Yeah.
That's the process. Right? When you are putting in the work and doing the work, right? You don't need to tell anybody to come vote for you.
Well, welcome, Jen. Welcome, Mama Jen. This is my mother-in-law, Connor's mom.
Hey, Mom.
Good to have you, Jen.
It's been a while.
Happy you're here. Yeah.
Right? Whenever you put in the work as a parliamentarian, people will support you. And then now, as Michelle mentioned, oftentimes the member of parliament goes and gives gifts and the you can't know handouts. PJ they call it scarce benefits and spoils, right? To those who are just members of the supporting of the party. No, it should not be like that.
Right,
the member of parliament should look about everybody, whether you're green or you're orange, quote unquote, which I am advocating that we stop the green and orange and use Jamaican flag. Whatever side politically you find yourself, you're living in the same. For example, if you live where you live, because they know a lot of PMP they're on the side they now fix the PMP road, but they fix the jail.
And everybody walk on, and it is so silly. It is so silly because as I was listening to the radio the other day, I don't remember if it's nationwide. I just happened to hear it. Where the lady, she was next to tears about the water situation when the truck come in. They have water shortage.
Oh my God.
I think it was in St. Anne. It's in one of those country area. They had water shortage, and you know, the persons who carried the water apparently it wasn't her party, and they were told directly not to to ensure that her home not get no water.
He's a man, actually.
It was a man, and his
so
son.
never stop a female.
Yeah, enough to stop at his yard, because him not represent the party.
So the NWC people passed them. There was an old man film them said at his gate, the vehicle passed, and then the member of parliament said, boy, there were no pans on it. How can we be talking about pans at somebody's gate in 2024?
Call up by the person them get the water. Oh, you mean and I stop there?
Yeah, but everybody feel water by now.
Exactly.
2024 and people still put bucket and then give away.
Yeah.
Oh no, in all honesty, the story is this: the pump
break.
The pump it broke down.
Oh yes.
The pump it broke down.
Oh yes, so they were chucking the
water, right?
But because that person wasn't of the party that was carrying in the water.
No, he was actually off.
But they didn't know.
They were off, but there were some issues. Internal issues.
Like
so the person felt like they directed the water commission money, because as the member of parliament said, the water commission people don't know nobody in the they must just go through and give people water.
Right.
So but they were apparently told
not to
stop this. So no, to me, them type of politics they don't win.
Yeah, it should. You would want to hope. You know?
It's supposed to be for the people. See, look, when you come to the people for the vote, then you're supposed to give back the people what they deserve. It's not about some of the people. It's supposed to be for all the people.
That's true.
You understand me? And you watch this. Any parliamentarian, any member of parliament that caters for all the people, look if they're not voting in.
Yeah,
no matter where you go.
Because the truth is, in a lot of community now, I'm so happy that a lot of die-hearted persons, they reach the age where they're in a sauna way, but they're going home. They're phasing out. They're going home. So the younger people now, a lot of them are looking into things, and I appreciate that. They're looking into issues and say, boy, I'm not voting, because them never do this, I'm not see them do this, I'm not see that. So they're not really die-hearted. They're voting on the issues, and I appreciate that.
And that brings us to the other segment we want to talk about. Why should you vote? Why should you go and vote? Don't vote because your mother a PNP, your granny a PNP, your great-great-granny a PNP.
Labor right, and your great-great-mother labor right.
No, you can't do that.
This is the time where you have to look in the issues.
Look on the issues. Guys, you know one of the most exciting time for me? When them have the political debates.
Yeah.
I watch every single one.
Even in the news, watch the news, guys, too sad, they have to tune into the
when the political debates come, and this was instituted maybe about the last, I think it was the last 2 elections.
Yes.
Right? Because prior to that, they never had no political debates. But I think some media organization, whatever, put it on, and they had sponsors from the PSOJ, sponsors from the PIJ, all of them people there, and they put on the political debates.
Right. Don't forget what you're saying. So Jennifer Mulwell said, our mom, there was also a lady in another parish. So it took place again with someone else. Okay. And Crossgale said, that's crazy. I can't believe they're still doing that. Yeah.
Crossdale?
Yes, Crossdale.
It's unbelievable in 2024, right? You pick and choose who forgive the benefits. When it's them same people, watch this now. It's when the election come on, them walk through the community and introduce, I am so-and-so, I'm your councillor, I am so-and-so, I'm your member of parliament, and them have motorcade, and them have singing and singing and whatever, which you'll never see us go and join nothing, no road, right?
So Jen said, that's why I miss Ed Bartlett.
All right. So there are members of parliament who put in the work wherever they go. Right? So that's why you have you don't have like the PNP having winning some seats right through. Why? Because they care to the people.
Yeah.
And the GLP member of parliaments, wherever they move, they will stay in the seat. Why? Because they cater for the people. So if there's anything, if somebody is watching, tell the politicians it's a simple way to win.
Right.
Put in the work. Cater for everybody, whether them green or orange,
Orange.
cater for everybody, and you will win.
That's
You will
true.
go back in.
So Marlene Manders Clark said, knew a friend who his parents told him to vote for the particular party, whether they do good or bad. That's brainwash. No, so that's madness. Them days they need to lock up and
they're done with.
Honestly.
If you don't put in the work, you must be voted out.
And worse, if you have been blatantly disrespectful to your constituency, and it's only when it's election time you're coming around.
Nonsense.
I know most people won't, the die-hearted, but I believe that even the younger persons stick to the issues and say, all right, so for the whole year, we have been walking in potholes, all right. So for the whole year, we have to be chucking water or what have you. And we have called in, we have reached out and nobody come. So look what we're going to do this election.
Exactly.
And let them know that they don't have the power. The people have the power. No matter how much you love the party, if you want to change, you have to turn it around, change it around, and vote them out. And nobody is secure. We need to get to that place, as we're saying. Nobody is secure. If you're not working for the constituency for everybody for benefit, all right, come together as a people and say, the 1 year after going on, we need to teach a lesson and vote them out.
And vice versa. If they're putting in the work, keep them there.
Keep them there. Because you want persons who really care for you as a people.
So here are some reasons why you should vote, right? Vote. By vote, you vote for the rightful leaders.
Leaders, yeah.
By voting, you will help to ensure that the candidate most fitted to govern has a choice of winning, right? So that is one reason to vote. The right person is leading. The other reason for you to vote, it is your right. As I said before, it is your right to vote.
Democratic
right? As citizens, it is our constitutional right to vote. Therefore, we should exercise that right.
That right. Yeah, because you have forefathers who have fought for this right.
Oh gosh, man.
You know, yeah, you have forefathers who go through hell.
For the freedom.
For the freedom. Sometimes when in Black History Month, when I watch these, I'm not preaching racism or anything, but when I watch these movies, I say, wow, thank God me never born yet, man.
They had it rough.
Me never born it. They had it rough. And to know that they fought for this democratic right, exercise it. Even if you feel so, boy, I'm in a rate. Exercise it.
I exercise it on the facts.
The right, and the facts and the issues and so.
Right. The other one is it is your voice. Why you should vote? It is your voice. By voting, you are able to have a say in many major issues. Your view is important and should be represented. That's why me not lying. Me love when politics election time come, because me want to vote.
Yeah.
And voting now is far comforting.
Yeah.
You walk into the polling station, them identify you, find out confirm all the information, registered, where you live, yada yada, and that you are who you say you are. Right now, you put your finger in the sensor or something. You put your finger in the sensor or something. It bring up your name on the computer, and the computer, and once everything is okay, then the ballot is generated, and you get it there. Go behind the little box.
You get a little privacy.
You get a little privacy. You go behind the box, and you put your X wherever you want to put your X. Me not like me feel good when me can do that, because you know what?
Yeah.
If there's any time I have a say in the country, is that time.
So Cross Girl say it's time for a change, and that's where the younger generation comes in. Do get another chance. Do bad, vote out. Yes, agree. Yeah. Not another chance. If you do bad, vote you out. If you do good, bring you in. And they will do better, man. Yeah. They would.
Anytime these politicians know, for example, there are seats to them called swing seats. Yeah? There are swing states in Jamaica where no politician not safe.
Yeah.
If you don't put in the
We
work,
need more swing seats.
you know
40 parties.
you're going to get voted out. And there's no, you know what? There's no loyalty to you. There's loyalty to your work. If you put in the work, we're going to vote you in. If you don't put in the work, sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? The other reason you should vote, it is non-violent. Voting is a non-violent way to help make change in the community or in the country. Yeah. So right now we have the local government election coming up. Your vote says a lot. When the general election come up, your vote says a lot. Even though just you won, imagine if everybody said, "Boy, I mean, I vote." You know what?
But did someone not do it again? But sure.
No, man, you have to utilize it right. For example, and this is why I'm even, because I want the situation and Michelle says I'll tag along. Right now, the disinterest in the political system is so much that it is like 50% or little tip under 50% of the persons are going to vote in the entire Jamaica. That is practically 1.5 or a little less than that, because about 3.something million Jamaicans. And if you exclude the children, you understand what I say? The voting populace is probably about maybe 2.8 or whatever the case may be, right? And of that 2.8, only 50 or 49% are registered to vote. What does that mean? The other 50 point whatever are not interested. Why? Because of how crappy the system is. And the politicians, like them, they need to get it in and understand. Say, yo, the people them that needs to be focused on is not your diehard. It's true. It's not your diehard. Right. The people in the focus part is the people that will sit on the fence and I watch the issues. And I say, okay, let me hear what they want to propose. Let me see what they have planned today. You understand me? Let me see what they have planned for the future. And as I tell you, say, when the political debates forward, at that time, me sit down and watch TV with the item wide open because I want to hear what they have to put on the table. Yeah.
Oh, I remember we were driving to them. Mikey said, "Oh, mommy, you realize here's a God's mode. Run a School of Hope. Okay. Run Ellis Flat. Miss say it gave off nice. Yes. Because we were going somewhere. So look at that. Eh?
And the other reason to vote is be a part of the change.
Yeah.
Right? The future is what is? Oh, the future is
benign.
Determined by each and every voter.
Right.
Be a part of the people who make the changes to improve the future. So that is what we have to do, right? And as I say, if it is that the current government is doing well or is doing fair to well, then you have to make a decision, right? Look at it now. The opposition party,
are they fighting for the people?
Are they wanting the poor because of the spoils and the opportunity to do what they want to do?
Or are they opposing, being an opposition leader enough? Look on it right across the board.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut there.
No, go ahead.
Look on it right across the board. Because what I would look on, and what I do look on, is that, all right, so if the present leadership of the country, if they're doing certain things that are not in the best interest of the people, I do watch the opposition party and say, are they aggressive enough in defending these issues for the people? Or are they just, throwing words when they read into parliament and making mockery and whatever? You have to look on everything. You have to look on everything. And I would implore the young people of this country, if you don't start, or there are some that do, the others who couldn't care less care.
Yeah.
Even the mere fact that we have said before, people lose them life for us to get this adult suffrage, this privilege.
Yeah.
You understand, to go forth and have a say in how the country is being run. If it's even that, let that motivate you, say, you know what? My forefathers them go through hell for this and all. Let me look on the issues and see what am I do, what am I displeased with. Do I displeased because it's really not benefiting my community, the country. Don't look at it because, okay, my father, my mother, and great grand and great grand used to do this. I used to support this. I used to support that because maybe in their time they have good
reasons
to support this party.
And I can assure you those reasons were they felt that they were being looked after.
But look on to date, what is happening to date? How long have we been patient with certain situations, and how aggressive are they look like they're defending and the interest and vote on those things, you know? Is it that look on the present party, are they doing well here? Had they improved here? Do they need to improve there? You understand? And then you go and vote. Don't let it be like, oh, it's like a big party holiday and why am I gonna put a barricade go make some nice.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you, Michelle. I'm not gonna lie to you. When we see the crowd them and the joyous festivity, it look good to me, it look colorful, it look playful. But that is not why you vote.
Each is one. Sometimes it just depend on how them behave.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Just say, here we go
like,
again. I'm not really enthused.
I remember, because I mean, we're old enough to remember some things. I remember when Bruce Gordon was in power, Bruce Gordon said, listen, you can't go up on the road and a driver off and hang off of the bus.
Christine.
Do you know how many persons do that, hang off a bus and get on a motorcade and lose them life?
Yes.
I heard the other day now that a lady wanted a JP motorcade lose her on her foot. For what?
For what? Carelessness. So, So Crossgale said Westmoreland was called PMP county, and the last election they lost all seats. So I guess no seats are safe.
No seats are
true.
safe.
That's true. He was talking. You know, it was a stronghold at one point. And the truth is, I saw it for going on. Any part, both sides, any one of them, I saw it for go shift it up, turn it around.
And they will know that, listen up, if you don't put in the work,
welcome, Christine Daw.
You're being voted out.
That's one of our new family member. Welcome, happy to have
you, Christine. Right? If you don't put in the work, you're not going to get my vote. Argument done.
Argument over. And thank you for that point, Crossgate, because that's facts. That is facts.
And then now, like for example, if I were to be like a Cliff Hughes now, Cliff Hughes would sit down and he would count, okay, T-Valley I go for PMP, I go for GLP, Jungle I go for PMP, Arnett Garden I go for PMP, this I go for GLP. You understand me? I say, they call it safe seats. But
they can't change up things, man.
No, but listen, there are certain areas that are not safe seats
anymore. Welcome, Malika. I'm just interjecting in your thing.
And drop the live, like the live, guys.
Malika's Travel Express. Welcome, Mom.
Right? There are places in Jamaica that are not safe seats.
And that's good for the people.
And most of and I can say this without prejudice. Most of the places that are considered not safe seats are when the people are more educated.
That's true. That's so true. Because they vote on the issues. They vote on the issues.
You can't go up a Cherry Yard and say about them and this. Or go up a St. Andrew and say them and this. Or certain parts of Kingston and say them and this. No.
Those people pay attention to what their taxes are being, where our taxes being spent and all of them something there and whatnot. And that's how, bottom line, that's what all of us should do. Everybody.
As Michelle said earlier, there should be no safe seat.
No safe seat.
You put in the work, you get the vote.
Man, and then it would be fun to go vote.
Ourselves. But as me say still, me not lie, me love go vote because it's my democratic right. And
this year was an era, me not so enthused, but knowing me though, I am
knowing you. I will love dip my finger. I know persons when they go to the police station and don't dip. I do one of them finger in the hig.
Me not join that line.
That's what I look at tip. Me not the full fingerprint.
Kind of like. Thank you, darling. Thank you.
And one of the things I do too is like, or you get out the ink off of your hand and you can use sanitizer.
Sanitizer.
And it can come off. Easy.
One ear I go too deep, man. Take long.
And then now you have the councils now and the member parliaments. You don't see them enough for the first three and a half to 4 years, you know. But when election come, then come on your gate. Oh, I am
up to
today.
I was calling Jordan here. I'm here. Hello.
I'm going to
go. So Mr. Bibi, check that corner.
We find out that there's a council. No, we're not calling him. The council, we're not promoting nobody here. The council came and introduced himself and say, I am council so and so. We say, okay. And then say, so I just come. To me, that not bad. But you should do that like 6 months ago, 1 year ago.
Even after the earthquake would have.
You understand me? I say, June Corona, come say hi to me.
Corona kind of long, 4 years. But earthquake, I just want
all right. Even then, come on
with the people and say, oh, we're just checking to see, do you need any help and assistance and any damage is done? People that say, wow, what a change.
And the truth is, not every one of us are looking for handouts.
Exactly.
But what we want is proper representation. Nobody not looking for handouts. Not everybody's looking for handouts from the politicians. So because the truth of the MTC. Because the truth of the matter is this: when you become whomever is your supplier or whoever is your we can't know. Mother Teresa, you become a slave to them.
Yeah, to whom much is given, much is required. Right.
So and everybody wants politicians to come give handout. Just come and show that you care. Come and make you know say you actually exist. You understand me? I say
that's true. Yeah, MTC. That's true. MTC Creative Kitchen, my brother said. So true, Lee's family, real talk. Yeah, MTC. It's true, man. And right now, I don't want to nobody with it, but I mean, if you look on the issues account to your constituency, and see nobody, see nobody can judge you if you don't feel to go exercise.
But mark you, if you don't exercise, shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Do
but
not
if I ever for the man where pure, just come in and go up on a ballot and say,
But there's a wasted vote because it's like I remember when, for example, remember that time. No, I bet you don't remember. Watch this. Guys, Jamaican politics is also very funny. Remember Aston Black?
Aston. Was he the one
the Rasta man?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that every constituency, everybody in every constituency.
I remember Clifford was saying, oh wow, this may change the game. Clifford love look at that. This. I wonder if this would change the game. No, that won't mess with it.
Rasta Black was on every ballot. This Rasta
the Rasta make the ballot.
You understand me? I say, so sometimes you don't, but I am saying no it's so good because you know him not get no.
I would want to live this to that game change.
The NDM wasn't bad. NDM came in, but under Bruce led by Bruce Golden, but he never really make a real dent. So Bruce will go back to GLP and him go back to GLP and him win. You understand me?
Yeah.
And the other independents were coming and I remember
and decide
I think we have probably 1 or 2 persons that were ever independent and won, Yeah, man. I think there was that 1 or 2 persons who were independent and they won. If I remember serve right. Yeah.
One thing I don't want for me, my prayer is let the thing be like hot bread bread. What? Nobody says like musical chairs.
And I want to tell you something. Jamaican politics is nice. So it's after election night. Oh gosh, man. Nobody don't want to sleep. Nobody don't want to sleep. Whoever you vote for, you want to sit and Cliff Hughes who all right. Who is the best? Where do you get the best political election coverage?
And TVJ. Nationwide and TVJ. Free promotion for why?
So you go still. You're going to pay us later. But Cliff Hughes, you see bring up the Jamaica flag. And he's like, yes.
Well, I'm
going to call it for Westmoreland. Westmoreland is
Westmoreland
is going to the GLP. Westmoreland is going to the GLP.
Man,
and then he say, East Hanover.
Since Roger Clark died, when Roger Clark died, I wonder if Kurt will remember Roger Clark. Frogman, them used to call him. No disrespect, the late, rest in peace.
You think so?
Yeah. when he was there, he was like a stronghold.
Because he worked.
Yeah, he worked for
There
his
are some member of parliaments we can
constituency.
call them name
He
because
was so
they work.
consistent.
They work.
Not that me marry find nobody, but you have
One
to
thing I
talk
like
to
Roger Clark him say, oh, send for this here now. You can use one ears, one hand and call the other one and say, you call and say, hello, and answer yourself. Like we stupid.
MTC said no bandwagon. What you mean? So Marley Manders Clark said, our politics is the best. Our people is original. You know, Marley.
Yeah.
They say everything is like a movie premiere for Jamaica.
And one thing that I used to love, we not lie,
Them,
whichever party win, you can walk, you can hear the community.
Yeah.
You see the
hair pot cover, you can't tell who for constituents win for who lose.
And I'm glad for too is that even when them lose, them come out and them still share one beer with one another.
Yeah, that's what I used to love about the country. I remember when my grandparents and my mommy their side lost, and the guy that used to be, what do you call the counselors in the smaller, and him put on some bottles to make noise on his vehicle and a brand new broom and said, "I sweep out them, I sweeping out the laborers." That time I look up at me, I don't know what I mean, but I just all over the place on that. And mommy them I said, come out here, move on XYZ, but they're friends. They're not fight.
And then the costumes with them wear on election day, it's all a fanfare. And that's why I kind of like, the only thing that I don't like about Jamaica, well, many things I don't like, but one of the things I don't like about it is that the violence that was there.
Yeah.
That violence is no longer there.
Losing the life and all of that.
But in terms of the whole fanfare and the excitement, it makes you want to watch, to be honest with you. I mean, it's like when Carnival go on the road, you either here or there for me, or them of them costume. But when the politics are going, it make you go there and want to see, and then now, in the Gleaner now, you see some big pictures with what them wearing and what the outfit is and whatever.
Yeah.
You understand?
So Darlene Bustamante said, I love Jamaica. Maybe once I can visit. Yes, you should, Darlene.
You should.
Plan about it and do that.
And I can assure you, later day I was watching the girl, what's her name?
I think you would enjoy.
The one you see No one.
Oh, Coco Girl. I saw Coco Girl at the supermarket. Can you imagine my excitement? I was in the vehicle in front of the car.
I'm glad you were in the vehicle.
What, did you slow down to?
I stopped because you saw her.
I was like, Coco Girl, and she's what going on? It was good to see her. You can imagine, you support people on YouTube and you like their flexibility.
And she was very welcoming.
Yeah, she's nice.
She never gone and she more than other, but she was down to earth.
You know who I wanted to see? The manga.
So I saw that same young lady in a video where she was downtown. And she'll walk up and down with her camera and she'll talk. Now, the way they describe Jamaica as Jamaica is this terrible place.
And she was enjoying it.
And I'm talking to
Darlene.
Right? People in Jamaica don't just get hurt, so.
No.
Mark you, people are robbers they're everywhere. Every country robbers there. But people don't just die because of walk down the street as somebody see and a skill. Something in a something. And one thing I tested is that this YouTuber young lady, she was walking downtown, little downtown, and I saw her that she was downtown with her camera and she was walking and talk and nobody ever saw her. Although
they protect her though.
Right. Although I saw her in another place in Africa and she was being harassed.
Yeah. She mentioned it,
I tried to take her camera.
She and D1 mentioned
it. Yes, I mean. So you can come to Jamaica. Jamaica is a very nice place. And come listen when you come in at the summer, it's nice. When you come at election time, it's nice. When you come in at Christmas time, it's nice. Because in at Christmas time, whenever you come and spend time with your cat, it's so festive you can walk, but anybody yard go eat. and everybody a cook food and everybody that's joyful and nice.
Yeah, once you know the person.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Darlene Basamanti said, my sister and my cousin went last year and she loved it so
Yeah,
much.
man, Jamaica is paradise.
Yeah, you would love it too,
I
Darlene.
admit, and I mean, admit about Jamaica is paradise.
Right, Malika saying the same thing, telling her she would love it.
Yeah, man.
So, and Crasgill encouraging her to visit. So, Thai Travel Vlogs, welcome Thai Travel Vlogs. Him said, there.
All right, Ty, big up yourself, youth, in the building.
Yeah, welcome, family.
So, we are encouraging everybody to go out and vote. Yes. It is your democratic right.
Yeah.
It is your voice. It's the only time you literally have a voice that can make a difference.
And you've heard. And that's
you can be heard.
And you can be heard. Yeah.
Because I remember when Bruce Golding won, it was 51 to 49.
Yeah, that was so close.
You understand what I say? That's where it was. Why? Because the people of Jamaica went in and they voted, and it was saying to them, and as Cliff would say, the people have said, listen, we are telling you that you don't have no majority now, so you have to work together and whatever, and that's a fact. No, the current government, the GLP government has a majority, right? Which speaks to the fact that the people are even more disgusted with the PNP perform at the time, right? And hence the SGLP have a stronger majority, led by Mr. Andrew Holness, right? But we know, say, politics can change overnight or whatever. So it must be that whatever. If Andrew has done well, he'll be returned. If he has not done so well, then the PNP will be voted in, right? But it must be that you will look at the issues. Yeah. When you look at the issues, this and that, then you make a decision. It must not be based on your political affiliation or your historical political affiliation, which should mean your granny, auntie, uncle, and way back when.
We love you too, Darlene. So Darlene said, okay. Thank you. I will put in the books.
Definitely.
Right? And that's Thai Travel Vlogs now. Here she's asking Darlene, might related to Alexander Bustamante. It crossed my mind. It possible it's a small word, but on the Darlene could clarify.
Do you have a historical tree?
You're welcome.
Historical family tree to say, okay, you're related to Bustamante.
It's a really unusual name. So
he's the founder of the JLP.
He's the founder of the JLP.
And incidentally, guys, for those who probably know already, that the GLP and the PNP were formed by two cousins.
Yeah.
Relatives.
They were
Imagine that. Which to me is not a bad thing, because what you found, what that meant is that they had vision and they wanted to see that Jamaica come from under the colonial governance and become an independent. Although we say we're independent, but we still catch on. We still catch on. That's the truth. Still catch on. America sneeze, we catch a cold. If Britain scratch some part of them, we
that's why we have to exercise, all right. If you have a right and you're not exercise, it can be easily be taken away,
Imagine that. Imagine that. It would have been good as well. You never had one.
You never have one.
Yeah, Sammy.
And maybe that's what they want to. You ever accept the thing?
So we should exercise the right. Darlene says Thai travel. I can look into that, but I am Mexican living in the US. It would be an honor if I am straight.
Exactly. We we're not Chinese, Ronnie.
Straight. It would be an honor to know that the heritage go way back.
Way back.
It would be an honor. It would be an honor. Maybe one of our next thing is to talk about Jamaica in all its beauty. I know we love it.
We wouldn't be able to finish.
Trust me.
But
for whichever party you think would do a good job, if you ask me that if Andrew has done well, I would say he has done fairly well, but there's a whole lot more that could have been done.
A whole lot more that could have been done.
You understand me, I say? If you ask if the PNP is ready, I don't know.
I don't like how they're
I don't
divided. I
know.
love to
The
fight.
division is
They divide too
yeah,
much.
the division is a concern for me.
They have
I
good
don't know if
brain there,
right.
but I'm sorry,
No, go ahead.
but because of the division and the heap
They don't
of
look at them together, and you
scrabble,
need you want to make sure that whoever come in have them head ready, gear to get the job done. You understand?
you
But
know,
people, that's why everybody have a right to decide. And so you go
You
in
have the
on
power,
right.
yeah.
You have that. You know, so is the first you can say this statement, and it's true. You have the power. Because if you don't vote,
we just say we have the power.
Yeah, in a sense, we have the power.
Yeah.
If we don't vote, them don't have a say.
Yeah.
Then it's the one time when the politicians are willing to come on your doorstep, sweep out your house if them have to.
And
Just
it
forget,
bleeds
just
your
forget
heart.
the vote.
It bleeds your heart. You may not be going through some of the things we hear some other people in the rural area go through.
And the garrisons.
And it bleeds your heart. Come and say, in this time and age, people shouldn't be lobbying for those because simple commodities. You understand?
There should not be anywhere in Jamaica now where them not running water.
Nowhere. And electricity.
The amount of money that has been wasted by successive governments.
When I see certain place that we have excellent highway going through, and I'm grateful, don't get me wrong, because I can reach to from point A to point B in a shorter period of time. When I see some hill, some mountain that they're able to cut through and make some beautiful highways, there's no excuse of people not having running water and electricity.
Straight up.
Right now in Jamaica, no excuse.
And it should not be, anybody should be held at ransom, right? We say, okay, because the constituency is predominantly PNP or predominantly JP, we now give them no water. Or we're not, foolishness. Put the infrastructure in place. Right? And even I agree that there are some places that were given to persons to squat on. I believe they should be relocated and the team must be properly developed, because oftentimes people capture lands and the land they capture, there's no infrastructure in there. And sometimes it's to their detriment because it's riverbeds. And this is another topic again, It's riverbed. Because there are some people who literally build them house at riverbed. Because the river never come and they know a wicked storm go blow. And you see how we take with themselves. This one man maybe $2.8 million house set so. I see it in the river, I go down Hope River. Yeah. And you see some decent men in other communities come over with fishing boats, place that's supposed to be dry land. When nobody can in the hurricane season, you're a fisherman and fisherwoman get cross because they have to get literal. But I know we're laughing here. There's this place in Clarendon where I'm so happy, like for the past 2 years, we don't hear any negative about that community wherein they have to take fishing boat to go get the people from out of their homes and whatnot to go to safe ground. Look at them, they live in Fisherbed and there's some proper house in a man. I want nice little scheme. But desperate. And here it is now. Sometimes the politicians allow the people to settle there in the name of getting the vote. When they know so that is not the right. Do you have receipts? No man, it's a facts. It's facts. Okay. They allow them to see them just because of the vote. And when the disaster strike, the people are left alone. When all they had to do was to be firm and say, listen, you cannot stay here because there's no infrastructure, there's no drainage, there's no this, there's no that, right? People are desperate sometimes, and that's why so they do. And that is why I said, for example, do you know that persons who live in Riverton, near Riverton, where they burned the bin? And they're desperate for somewhere. And there's a scheme in Riverton. Yeah, I can remember. We're passing and say, oh my God, how do they endure it? I think let me tell you, I'm not even judging anyone. We're just looking at some other things that cause people to make this poor decision. And it boils back down to even the leaders of the country. And it comes right back to NHT again, because NHT, I believe that these people who they're willing to build and to work and
build something
Help them
proper,
out.
help them out. There's
Help them
so
out.
much good, proper land, government land in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Even though, in all fairness to Mr. Holness, they say they have built some houses, some low-income houses, but still, is it the right persons getting these houses?
Because what you find, for
I don't
example,
think
now,
the
me
right
now will
person getting
contribute
the
for
house.
25, 27 years
Yeah.
a contribution. I don't appreciate the fact that you went take my money and build houses, get to your people and your constituency free house. And me there will contribute and me have got you the rigors to get one. But yet,
and you talk about that.
you understand me? I say?
Me
But
will
yet,
contribute for years.
that's what I say.
And then when I was pregnant with Michael and was bedridden, I weren't able to. They said I shouldn't be operating any high machinery and whatever, and I had to stop for a while. So it took 2 years. After that, I hear that the system changed over and all of those credits and money, it have been written off. And I get back that, I have to start afresh.
This is what it is.
It's just a system, but you know.
But all we're saying, guys,
it's crazy.
I know we rambled a little bit a while ago, but all we're saying, go out
for the people.
Use your democratic right. You have it once every 4 years or every 2 years, whatever. Local government election is called every 3 years. And in the general election is called every 4 to 5 years. Use your right to vote.
This is the time for your voice to be heard.
Make your voice
All
be
the
heard.
long lines that you have stood in and trying to clear this and nobody hear and nobody answered and you have to stand the last, just a stand the last. Think wisely.
Make your voice
let your voice be heard.
All right, guys. So we are going to go. We're going to close off.
Oh, you're not seeing it?
Checking. No.
It needs to be refreshed.
Because something. Yeah, look. So let me do that. Because me show some say something that jump in a ago. Mirror.
Oh, big up yourself, Mirror. Welcome.
All right, so let me go back to where we were. All right, travel. Ties saying hi to Christina. Mirror said check in. Blessings one and all. Yeah, blessings.
Even though we're, but.
That Lee's. Yeah, man. Bless up, Mirror. Bless up, Mirror. Bless up, Mirror.
Greetings, Mirror. Welcome.
Let's late for coming. Anyway, happy that you're here, though.
He was doing something.
Happy that you're here. Well, you can give us your 2 cents on the topic.
Still tuning.
Give us your 2 cents on the topic.
Yeah, we can stay another 5 minutes or so. Okay?
But the truth of the matter is, what I am waiting for, I know Cliff Hughes had a little session on the radio where the councillors...
politics.
I hear you and I can understand why they say that, but at the end of the day, Mirror,
if you allow with bonnet, they will bring us back to slavery.
Not only that too.
So we have to exercise, all right.
Whoever it is that will go in at Mirror, whether or not if we refrain from voting, they will have one person I run it every single time. It's called tienery. So where I want somebody to run the place every time.
And then they dictate to us and we have to run.
Before you know it, we have a dictator. And we don't want that. We have the right to vote. But as I was saying, I know Cliff Hughes had a good session with the councillors on the radio where they came in and them speak about the issues of them, them constituency and whatever. Oftentimes when you hear them sound pretty astute in, talking about the different place and but the truth of the matter is this. To me, the councillors, we hear them and think, but at the general election debates, at that me want to say, when Andrew and Mr. Golden will have the time to talk to the masses, and we will be able to listen to them, hear them, and pick sense out of the nonsense.
Yeah, well, people I can't speak for representative too, so a lot of that have to take into consideration. The quality of the man that you're choosing to represent you as a body. On
point, you have your finger on the pulse. Right. Come with the excitement, you come with logics to run the country.
All right, so Mira said, I never voted and I won't. It's against my culture. and a spiritual rebellious belief.
And I understand I respect your opinion, sir.
Miro. So Marlene said both of them is the same, right? Miro said two party are the same. Sad song them a play. You know, I can't discredit it too. All right, so Marlene Manders Clark said, who really have a say? They still gonna do whatever.
That is true, but Marlene,
That's what it's.
I put it this way. Though they will do some nonsense, it means that if we vote in this one and then do the nonsense, we keep changing them.
That's what we're saying from the beginning.
Just keep changing them.
That's what we're saying from the beginning.
Just keep changing
no
them.
No one person, no two person can do
till
this.
them get the message.
But as a people, if we can come together, be die-hearted for ourselves and each other, instead of politicians, pay attention to the issues. We're the one living through all of these madness that is taking place. So if we can start coming together as a people, let our voice be heard in our different constituencies we're in, all right? That not take place, that not place, that not place. Everybody, we can meet, you know, come together and say, no, this one got to go. And let it be a train of thing where start happening all over the country. So it's like musical chairs. So them get the gist that look here, we're not safe now. We have to start work for the interest of the people. And basically that's what we've been saying here, really.
That's all we're saying.
From all night. Because we know that no one person can change. Because one vote alone is like a drop in the hat. But if everybody wise up at this 2024, you understand? If we can wise up, pay attention to the issue, whether we like news, yes or no. If we live into a community and a constituency, we should know what is taking place in and around us. What are the things that is foul to the people and whatnot. And let us place the blame where it belongs. If it's not a politician issue, nobody blame the politician for it. Because there are certain things that is not really politician fault in some communities. But there's a lot of things that are according to how they govern and how they fix and how they care.
So
you understand? So after those.
So Marlene, so we talk for 9 days and then stop. Then we talk for 9 days and then stop.
All right.
Meaning like we complain about the issue for 9 days and then we stop.
Yeah, and then we stop.
I've seen issues where we're gonna be on 9 days still.
Yeah.
Remember the time we had the gas riot?
Yeah.
That was one of the most I never happy that we had to destroy the road.
Yeah.
But it was one other point in Jamaica where we stood up and said, yo, roll back the gas. It was on the PJ time. Roll back the gas. And it was rolled back. Roll back the gas tax. Marlene says, keep changing how it solved anything. What it does, Marlene, I wish I reason upon a balance. We not insist. But what it does is that it tells each of them, if you don't know better, we're going to move you. So it will then indicate that the next time you have opportunity or you are in there to make a difference, you need to make the difference. Because if you don't make the difference, you're going to vote you out again.
Listen, I think Jamaica...
And every politician wants power.
Yeah.
Every politician wants to stay in the reins of power because for whatever reason, they go in there for, they know the benefit. So if they can do what they need to do by us, then they'll do it. So that is what the change will come.
One of the things when me think Jamaicans would have really unite and already is the JPS bill. I believe that if we not unite still on that already, maybe we are just here wasting our breath.
Miro say, in my humble opinion, anyone of the mess win, we still have to live regardless. I agree. I agree.
True. And we're here talking to, and it don't, most of the things don't affect us as much. But as we say earlier on, it bleeds your heart when you listen to the radio and you hear what some people going through.
So Miro say Marlene has the same culture as me. So Marlene just start her own party.
Marlene say she gonna think about it.
She's gonna think about it
NHF.
Because of
she gonna think about
the implementation of the NHF. Marlene says they will wait until our 9 days stop, and then they go do the same thing. Marlene,
that is why we are
if
saying
we don't vote, Marlene, it's still gonna happen.
It will never change if the
our vote is what really will indicate to them say, yo, we have to do better.
The masses sit down.
Darlene says, yes, I believe we have to vote. It will make a difference as a whole community. So that is the point we're making too. If all of us, our vote is our voice. We may never see a member appointment to sit down and have a one-to-one with him or her. But our vote is our voice. And we talk and we vote, then whether or not them like it, them have to hear. Marlene says, anyway, I just want my house before me back.
Mayor to Marlene.
Before me back bed.
And that Mr. Marlene, as Marlon not here tonight, but as Marlon would say, before the back bed.
We just say power is control, and we need leaders to be on the same level. They're too terrible.
Yeah, that's true too.
And him say, okay, different culture then. I'm not dipping my hand and joining the line. No line. All right, yeah, you can do it electronically.
Yeah.
I don't know if we get.
Well, I think you're in the diaspora. Okay, I'm overseas.
I'm in the diaspora. But Miro, trust me, I understand how you feel. I mean, and there's that level of frustration and discontent with the political system.
Yeah.
I know you one feel so.
I mean, I'll come up here and go on like in America because up to this year, I'm tell Canada I'm not voting this year.
Vote.
So I'm not gonna mess up my hand for nobody not deserve.
Mountains of inspiration in the building.
I'm not gonna allow myself to do that because I have to exercise my right.
Mountains of inspiration.
Welcome, mountain of inspiration.
Sir. Welcome,
family. Grateful that you come in.
Happy to have you, sir. It's always a pleasure.
Remember to thumbs up, like up the video.
And for those who are watching post or watching now, if you have not yet joined to any of these, if you have not yet joined to any of these, you can click on the blue line and you can go over to their house and visit and just say hi to them.
Right.
You know. Subscribe, like, share. Just check them out. Right. So I know you came in at the back end mountain of inspiration.
No back end around here. You came in at the front a little late.
I don't know, but I'm talking normally now. I'm talking English.
There is blood running warm in my head.
I'm talking English.
But I probably a bit fast.
So it is just, for example, and this is one of my final points. Mira, do you have a right to vote in America? Let me ask you that question.
If it will implicate you, don't answer America. This is social media.
Here, Mira, Cornell. Exactly. Oh, because we say whatever. All right. Money time. No problem. But I was talking normally. But it was why I put it up on the prayer list. I go put it up on the prayer list. Let me not say no. Right, Miro. And you know, you see, America is different from Jamaica. America talk now. So, do you have a right to vote in America, Miro? And if you do, will you exercise that right? Are you saying right across the board? You're not into politics.
Voting for nobody.
That's someone, and that's someone.
He did say though. He said bona politics. He did say that.
So it doesn't matter which side, Miro. All right.
That's a good question though, because you don't know if our local politics are international.
Miro said, I stay true to my roots. I will never vote. But it's an inspiration.
Well, that's your right, you know, but it's good to exercise it.
Well, every man, as in the words of Professor Bob Marley, every man have a right to decide his own destiny. All right, Marcus Garvey say it.
Listen, I can't back you, I'm not sure. Repeat it again.
Every man have a right to decide his own destiny.
I think Bob Marley sang it, but I don't know if it's his originally. Because Marcus Garvey is very philosophical. The late
Miro says, if I'm not doing it a yard, nah,
do it.
Why would I come and do it?
I'm going to try it with that. The grandmother always said, learn to dance a yard before you can go dance abroad.
Understood.
So what I will implore you to do, Miro, is to come back to your yard and vote. Exercise your right.
You know the voting thing. The man tell you. You know the voting thing, Jaja. All right, Miro. We get your point and your thing lock. And they said that. For those who will are willing
to exercise
their right, you should do so. Vote, and as I said, vote on the issues, vote on whether or not either side are the best side that is more capable to run this Jamaica land we really, really and truly
love. Like when the song said, no dirty up Jamaica.
And I can say this without a doubt.
Jamaica, metaphorically speaking.
Yeah. And I can say this without a doubt, right? That if all the money that were wasted in scandals and wasted in cost overruns and wasted in corruption, if all of those monies were spent properly, right? Spent properly on Jamaica, we would not have not one pothole. We would not have nobody. I use bucket to catch water. The amount of money.
Just to rally back on the pothole, I don't know what is happening with modern day asphalt. All right, so this is the summer season and the roads are fixed, and as it reach the rainy season, all you see is pools and potholes in the road. Is it that the materials that they're using is not
because there's no proper supervision over those who are doing the work. When my father was alive, my daddy could look upon the road and say, this not do good.
Yeah,
and that's my father says, when he was alive, my father said, I do not work for the politicians. I do not work for government. Why? Because nobody now come to me and tell me them I collect the money within the work, one. And two, the level of work that I'm going to give, them don't want me to do it because they don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
Right? And so you see a pothole fixed this week and next 2 months, you see it pull it back again.
Oh my God.
Miriam said, I'm a spiritual rebellious being. I stay away from the vision. And I respect that. I respect that.
Spiritual rebellious?
Spiritual rebellious being, meaning
I know what rebellious is, but
spiritual division. Anything that divides the people, and stay away from it.
Okay, I get
So Liz, you all voted for one party, or did you all voted on both sides? Put it this way.
I vote for the issues for one.
I vote on what I believe are the issues and who best suited to bring about a proper solution.
And I also vote for someone who can represent.
And I vote for proper representation.
And who are respected. If I don't respect you, I can't vote for you.
That's it. So
I vote for morals.
You'd have to figure it out. You'd have to figure it out.
No, means that I'm going to take your answers.
You'd have to figure it out. Miro, you'd have to figure it out. But anyway, guys, we got to run. It was always a pleasure. Always a pleasure having you guys on. We look forward to a lot more interaction. Miro said, oh, you like to win or lose. You
listen, if I stand up for the right, if I stand up for the right, and it means that I'm going to stand alone, I don't mind losing.
Yeah.
According to my morals and the rights of what I believe in, I don't mind losing. But nobody likes to lose still.
And the truth of the matter is, for me, winning is not necessarily winning because the party I voted for win. Winning is winning when whoever I vote for wins and runs the country properly. So if I vote for a party and the country run properly, I lost.
Yeah, and I'm not afraid to stand alone and exhale. Did
straight.
You understand?
But guys, again, I want to thank you for coming. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. We value your time so much, guys. Every time we come here and you're here, we value your time. We really appreciate you. Even that we are at 785 subscribers.
I think it's 86.
We're not live. We don't want to reach 1,000 long time. However, I believe just like what Miro said one on cook a full basket.
Yeah.
Slow and steady is the way to go. Because we believe that you guys who are watching, you guys who are commenting, you guys who are sharing the video and liking the video are those who are going to help us to get to the next level. When you watch, when you support, it is giving YouTube
the algorithm.
Giving the algorithm attention. It's things are going on for them people because they are consistent, their viewership is consistent, they're growing or whatever. And who knows? As
And
I heard,
we are a firm believer, as the scripture said, the race is not for the swift, but to those who can endure to the end. So when we started out in any which way, we, even though we make a video, make a joke about oh, we thought we did this long time and thought we did
it
that.
was a prank.
It was a prank. So we know that anything that have value and substance, the masses don't grab it right away.
Yeah, because it's not Ray and KT and you know.
And it don't make you laugh and jump quick. You know.
We give it laugh.
But everything have its audience. We believe that. So
and we put it in the work.
Slow and steady. We're not discouraged.
One of my teachers said he started YouTube and he said even if he don't get 1 subscriber, he's gonna do it for 10 years. And he's gonna put it on, and he's near 500,000. But he's Myron Golden. He's the boss. You know, but he's way over 500,000 and going because you know, the type of content. But as I said, still your support, guys, is immeasurable. Mira says apologies for late always engaging. And
Thank you, Mira.
And that's what we appreciate, Mira.
And your content as well. And that's the thing. Sometimes people may feel away, but that sometimes you are mostly at a particular house than other house, even though you try to support everyone. But it's a way of life. Certain things are going to hold you, and some you will be loyal nevertheless. It's just how it is. So we understand that too. And even though we know sometimes some people do get in their feelings when you're not there all the time, but I choose to ignore it because I know that there's no way you can be everywhere all at the same time. Right. So, but I know I'll still remain loyal to others, to people here in YT, because when I visit somebody's house and I engage, I do it deliberately because I know what it takes. Even now that we have gone in some years in this, I know what it is to be loyal to people in the sense because it is tedious and everybody wants to win. So yeah, I will remain loyal to people even if they feel like them can't bother with over us. You understand? Because when I do, it's like voting. When I put my ex, I do it with a reason. So
I give support too, but I'm not gonna be there for the entire thing if it's not content that is going to be.
If it don't hold you.
If it don't make sense.
But you will make it worthwhile. You will do what it takes for it to count. But it's just that you may not stay for the end of the day.
Yeah, because if it's just me staying at something that not stimulate me mentally, it's hard for me to stay around forever.
And that's okay, because you will stick a little longer.
Yeah, that's my faithful wife. Yeah.
No, it's just a different personality.
Darlene says, yes, if our leader didn't win, we keep pushing. I agree, yeah, Darlene.
Yeah, you have to keep
we keep pushing because if we believe that this person is better for the job, we still want to support them. Mira said, God on time, talent lasts, hype is temporary. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. True. God on time, talent lasts, hype is temporary.
That's true.
We're not in the hype. We have put in the work and make sure so people get
and enjoy it.
Get upliftment from our asset.
Yeah.
And Credit endorses. Credit said this was a wonderful content.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, family. I appreciate you.
Mira saw so important. He said editing, but after show. Thank you so much, bro.
Appreciate it, Mira.
That's why the next thing X means wrong. Right shows you how politicians are wrong. Me understand. But that's so like a Rastaman philosophy. Say X is a wrong man. But listen.
Then right?
Just like everywhere our law, our rule, our rule. You can't go into the position go put a ticky because that is an invalid ballot. So if the rule says X. Nobody's an invalid ballot.
I know. So that's how some people will
X. It is what it is.
It's
but
just following the principle.
It's a principle. So as my grandmother say, all I hell have rules. So
yes,
it is what it is.
Hell have rules. Yeah, one man, that's another story. He died and went to hell and
Michelle, we're not going to that next story. Guys, bless you. Have a good one. Life is worth living, as we always say.
Yeah.
Live it through Christ and have some fun at the same time. Bless you.
Love
Thank
and
you guys for
appreciate
coming
each
on.
and every one of you. Those of you who are still here, those that came and went, appreciate everyone.
And if you're watching post
Love
I
the
reach so far,
support.
I hope you'd have touched the like button long time. Nice content. Lovely set of people. And guys, we have some nice things come up.
And thanks to all our moderators.
The pipeline have come
Thank
through.
you
Oh boy.
all.
Good times, good times.
Marlene, big up yourself to a man.
Bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you, everyone.
Rowan seemed to be on vacation.
Bless you. No man, Rowan was here the last time.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
So bless you guys.
Bye, Crossgale, everyone.
You don't move in.
Me no one call the names, you know, come back and forget. But I appreciate all of you, our moderators, everyone that comes say hi and go. If you didn't say hi, you're appreciated. We love you all.
And that's the benediction from Michelle. Bye-bye, guys. Bless you.